Time management is outdated. In the world of knowledge work and creativity, squeezing more tasks into a day doesn't guarantee success. David Kadavy introduces a radical idea. It's not your time you need to manage, it's your mind. In his book, Mind Management, Not Time Management, he shows us how to align our creative rhythms, mental energy, and inner wisdom to produce meaningful work. Let's explore this revolutionary approach, chapter by chapter, and unlock the secrets to true productivity and creativity. Chapter 1. The Time Management Myth. Traditional productivity methods are built for the industrial age, not for the creative minds of today. Kadavy highlights how time management assumes all tasks are equal, but thinking, creativity, and problem-solving can't be scheduled like factory shifts. Instead of asking, how much time do I have? You ask, what can I do with the energy I have right now? Lesson, time is not your most valuable asset. Mental energy and focus are. Chapter 2. Mind management over time management. Mind management is about understanding your mental states and aligning them with the right work. Kadavy introduces the idea of mental states, flow, inspiration, editing, and execution, and how they require different kinds of energy. Instead of scheduling tasks, we should schedule mental readiness. Lesson, learn to recognize and honor your fluctuating mental states. Chapter 3. The 4 quadrants of creativity. Kadavy explains the 4 creative phases: explore, exploit, execute, and exhale. Explore is idea gathering, exploit is development, execute is producing, exhale is resting. Creative work isn't linear, and each phase needs different mental input. Trying to force execution when you should be exploring leads to burnout. Lesson, master the creative cycle and work with it, not against it. Chapter 4. Scaffold your creative process. Scaffolding means creating structure for your creativity. Kadavy suggests building creative infrastructures, routines, environments, and habits that support the flow of ideas. For example, morning writing sessions, idea capture tools, or even a certain workspace setup. Lesson, creativity thrives with systems that support spontaneity. Chapter 5. The creative rhythms of the mind. Our brain goes through daily rhythms, known as ultradian rhythms, which impact focus and output. Kadavy recommends working in 90-minute creative blocks, followed by breaks. More importantly, track when your mind feels most creative or focused, and match those times to your most mentally demanding tasks. Lesson, align your work with your brain's natural creative waves. Chapter 6. Idea capture and brain dumping. Creativity starts with idea collection. Kadavy teaches how to externalize thoughts before they vanish. Use methods like voice memos, journals, and digital notes to offload your brain. Once ideas are out, they can be revisited, sorted, and developed when your mind is ready. Lesson, treat ideas as seeds. Capture them before they disappear. Chapter 7. The importance of unfinished work. Leaving work unfinished helps your subconscious mind stay engaged. Kadavy calls this open loops. When you return, you'll find it easier to reconnect and build upon your momentum. It's a hack that helps maintain creative flow without forcing it. Lesson, end your sessions mid-sentence. Give your mind something to chew on. Chapter 8. Momentum over motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Instead of waiting to feel inspired, Kadavy advises cultivating momentum. Start small. Focus on frequency rather than duration. Once you begin, your brain will likely continue. Lesson, don't chase motivation. Create motion and momentum will follow. Chapter 9. Mental cycles and ritualized thinking. Establish rituals that guide your mind into the right state. This might be a cup of tea, a certain playlist, or a walk. Kadavy emphasizes these cues are essential to train your brain when it's time to think creatively, analytically, or reflectively. Lesson, build habits that act as mental on switches for specific thinking modes. Chapter 10. Protecting your creative time. Distractions are the enemy of creative work. Kadavy advocates for defensive scheduling, meaning block out your best creative hours and guard them like gold. Turn off notifications, say no to meetings, and don't let shallow work invade deep work time. Lesson, defend your creativity like a warrior, or you'll lose it. Chapter 11. Project-based thinking versus task lists. To-do lists don't work well with complex, ambiguous creative work. Kadavy advises focusing on projects instead. Ongoing, flexible containers that evolve. For example, instead of write blog, you treat it as a living creative exploration that unfolds in layers. Lesson: shift from task obsession to project progression. Chapter 12. The role of rest and reflection. Kadavy argues that rest is part of the work. Doing nothing is not wasted time, it's incubation. He encourages building rest into your process. Reflection walks, naps, journaling. These let your subconscious solve problems while you're not actively working. Lesson: rest is not recovery from work. Rest is a phase of creativity. Chapter 13. Make time irrelevant. The ultimate goal is to detach productivity from time. Measure success not in hours worked, but in depth of insight, flow experiences, and meaningful results. When your mind is well managed, the outcomes will take care of themselves. Lesson: the clock is not your master. Your mind is your true tool. Conclusion: mind management unlocks a new level of performance, one that respects your mental energy, follows your creative rhythm, and values ideas over hours. David Kadavy's message is clear. The future of productivity is not about doing more, but thinking better. You don't need more time. You need a better relationship with your mind. So next time you're stuck, don't ask, what do I have time for? Ask instead, what is my mind ready for?